What's up? What is going on? Can y'all hear me? We're about to go live, baby. Well, technically we're already live, but it's 7:30. Let me make one more post on Instagram. Okay. Log in. Okay, I think I got it working. I believe eat chicken pot pie. Who does that? I'm just playing. Let's see. Yes, attach, please. Okay. What, you made the chicken pot pie or you got it from Great Value at Walmart? Let me stop. Hey, sometimes Great Value, you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? I'm the last person to throw shade on Great Value, alright? Cause it's cold in Michigan. Oh, just a can. Pot pie out the can? I ain't never heard of pot pie out the can. Praise God. See, it's crazy. You have to message every single time. But let's see who pop on. And tell me that feels, yeah. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Where did I put this phone? Okay, just lay that over there. And where my headset? Headset is on. And audio is on. Hopefully you can hear the music now. Hopefully y'all can hear the music. And then we do this number here. Whoa! Voila! We're back. We're back, ladies and gents, to another day, another night, another evening, another good time playing Silksong. Silksong. We're playing some Silksong. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, listen, before we get knee deep into this, I just want to say, I hope you had a great day today. I had a great day. I got a lot of stuff done. I did a lot of things today. And it actually didn't hit me until I just got out the shower a while ago. I got out the shower. Normally I'm out the shower and I'm like, okay, refreshed, getting ready to stream. But when I got out the shower a while ago, my body was like, Slump.
Hello, Moto.
This is spam. Let's see. Welcome to McDonald's. How may I help you? Machine. I'll tell you about these machines. Now, if it was a real person, we would have had a key. We would have tripped out. Last Iron Infusion took a nap because it wears me out. Iron Infusion, I was thinking maybe it might have, that's a possibility for me. There's another gnat in here. I see you, dunce. Nah, he don't bother me. Now, why is it when I stream, the gnat wants to come out? Trash. Anyway, I think that too. I sometimes need iron. I'm not officially anemic. I was borderline, close to it, and it is genetic. It's genetic. My family has anemia, but you know, it hasn't hit me full blown. So I take iron sometimes, and I haven't taken iron in a good while. It's been like a couple of days, and I had cooked. I made a pot of spaghetti because I was talking about making my next dish when I was talking on my social media on Instagram. I was like, let me get some chicken breast and just make me some one pot chicken and rice and let that last me for the week, because I had made a whole pot of spaghetti yesterday, day before, Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. And I had one can of sauce, not the can of sauce, but you know, the jar of ragu. But I used a whole box of spaghetti, so it was more spaghetti, more noodles than sauce. And the noodles was dry, and I ended up trying to put some more sauce, but I only had a different brand. So when I put it in there, the taste was like, they canceled each other out. It was, ugh. I had to throw away my whole pot of spaghetti. The first pot was good. My first couple of bowls, phenomenal. TheBomb.com. But Jack, let me tell you, when I mixed it all together, tried to save, you know, when I finish cooking, I like to go ahead and clean the kitchen, do all that stuff so that I can just chill. Let's put it in the refrigerator, put it in container bins or whatever, or little storage things, so we can move on with our lives, you know? So we could just move on. Because I don't want to come back into the kitchen and there's still pots that we got to clean, you know? Screw that. So I mixed it all in that one pot, but it ended up being dry, and I was like, oh, Lord, it's not enough sauce, and I don't have any more mushroom sauce. I was so over it, y'all. And so I said, well, let me mix this traditional in with that mushroom sauce. Worst mistake ever. Trash. Throw it away. I had to throw it all away. Wasted. Those 2 bowls was off the chain now. It was. So, how was everyone's day? I hope everyone's been well. Today is Thursday, and I started, also with me getting all this stuff done, I ended up starting my new class today. Oh, God. Y'all, let me tell you. Because I started the semester with 3 courses, and then I had an 8-week course, which started on the 16th. And I'm thinking like, okay, well, at the time, I'm like, well, it's not a big deal. It shouldn't be a big deal. Dog. Now that I'm taking all these classes and now you adding another one to it, I think that's part of it too, because I started working on some of my assignments for this new class. My other assignments ain't due until like November 7th for my economy, and I think next week my English and my other assignments are due like next weekend. But we got stuff due like every other day in this 8-week class, because it's like a sprint. It's like a sprint class. Like 8 weeks, come on, let's get it done. So every other day something is due. And I'm like, whoa. I might be over my head a little bit. What's the saying? In over my head? But I refuse. We're not in over our heads yet. Okay? Almost. We're on the borderline. We're right there. All it's going to take is... No, I ain't going to tell you what it's going to take. But just know we're still holding on. And I think, too, you know, I'm working and still bills are due. And it's like, dog, bills are still due. Still working. Still doing these classes. Something's got to give, man. Something has got to give. And for my music people, my music folks, my producers, they just announced, they shadow dropped. Well, not shadow dropped, not really. But they announced the new Omnisphere. And for those of you who don't know, especially like in hip hop, I never put two and two together until I looked at the history. Omnisphere came out in 2008. What major sound came out in 2008? You had Drake come out with a lot of his stuff. Drake and on into the 2010s. Lady Gaga. So a lot of our modern music was shaped by Omnisphere, this new plugin. And so far they've been doing excellent. And I've always wanted to play with it. Now they came out with part 3 and I'm like, dog, I need Omnisphere in my life. And because I play keyboards, everyone's told me to get a Keyscape, the Keyscape plugin that goes with it. But this shit is expensive. It's high. I don't know if I got $600, baby, for Omnisphere. Not right now. At some point, yes, but $600 for Omnisphere and then $379, $400 for Keyscape. Spare me that rod. Spoil that child. So, that's enough of coffee time. That's enough of the coffee time. Let's go ahead and get ready to jump into the video game. The world of Silksong. Why am I grabbing my mouse? Like I'm about to jump on the computer. I do because I need to do this. Wait. Kaboink for my YouTube folks and kaboink for me. All right. We're back. Let's see what's going on. Where did we leave off? Oh, my apologies for the stream ending like it did last time. Hold on, let me switch. Let's pause. Let me go back. My apologies for the abrupt ending of the last stream. I thought it was because the bills due. But it was just the internet. Internet just went out. It just had a moment. The internet just stopped and then came back. Cause I was looking at it, I was like, I thought I paid the bill, but I looked and I was like, the bill's still there, but it's not because of the bill. Okay, perfect. Gravy. I just had an outage for some reason. It just went out. So that was what was going on with the stream last night. It was. What you mean, T-Court? I pay my bills on time when I have the money. I tripped myself out. We're in the abyss. And can I go back? Because we were trying to get out of the abyss. Because I think I missed an item down here. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think I missed an item. First, well, I need to go all the way to the left. Dang, I got a long way to go. Can I go back? What? Almost. Ah. Dang, this is crazy. Okay, wait. Do I need to change the brightness? Because it looks really dim on my screen. Dang, that's a lot of brightness. Okay, better. Better for me. Is that too bright for y'all, or is that not bright enough? Not bright enough? Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Okay. Cause what we're gonna do is good. Okay, great. Because there was some, I remember going down here, and then I seen somebody on, I think it was Instagram, that was playing the game, and they got an item from this area, and I'm like, wait a minute. I remember exploring that area, but I didn't get no item. Sometimes it falls like a misty rain that gently covers my skin. I think that's the words. I don't know if that's the words or not. That's terrible. That's my jam. Woo! Get away from me. That was a leap of faith. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, that leads down there. Yes, this is where I need to go. Okay, because I remember going this way, and I didn't see anything in here. But, I mean, why would you have this whole area and there's nothing? There has to be something, right? Yeah, and this area is really dark. Whoa. Bop, 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 bop. How did I miss this? Literally, like, how did I miss this? And I went through the area. I think I was too worried about jumping around. It had to be. Because I do remember bouncing around a lot. And let me make sure this thing is on Do Not Disturb. I hit Do Not Disturb, but it still seems like messages come through. This is crazy. The arcane egg, black stone egg formed from the birth, a relic from the ancient past. Isn't that the same as the whatchamacallit? That is correct. I'm so done. Now let's get out of here. Whoa. I'm gonna treat myself to some cereal tonight. Because also too, I went back to fasting as well. But I don't think that would affect my energy levels that much. This is like what? Today's Thursday. I've been fasting since Monday. I think Sunday, Monday. I just don't eat after 5. But get away from me. I normally don't eat after 5 o'clock, so, and that's another reason why I made the spaghetti too, because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eat, that's gonna be my lunch and my dinner. But I have been feeling great in the mornings when I wake up. But all of a sudden, I mean today, that when I say it just hit me today, I got out of that shower tonight, oh my God. Felt like the world was on top of my shoulders. I could have went to sleep as soon as I got out the shower, and I'm like, hold on, is that my iron or is that just me? Okay, let's get out of this joint. Is it up? No, it's down. There we go. Kaboink. Kaboink. That's dead. No, 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 no. Get off me. I need to hit this anyway. See? Ha! Just thought about it. What? Is down. What? This game never ceases to amaze me. Like, is this like a shortcut? In silence your voice, in darkness your form. We hire who see you seeking. Our shells yearn for your embrace. What? Oh my god, are you serious? It was just a shortcut back, I guess. So when we come back, because we got to get the shadow power or whatever. Shadow energy. So that I can dive into the depths of the abyss. I'm always getting life from this dude, like, dog. Every time I see you, my health is getting low. All right. As I lay me down. Let me stop. Let me focus. As I get hit. Let me focus, kaboink. Dog, it takes more than 2 hits to get rid of y'all? It's like a staph infection. That's terrible. Why does Blizzard look like a hunk of ham? Yes, they do. They look like hunk of ham. Okay. The chair. Thank you. That's just a shortcut to lead back down so we don't have to go through that. Oh, duh. Wait, where did I go around when I could have just darted back up? Duh. Yeah, you could tell I'm out of it. Okay, let's get out of here. Is that a bell? What is going on with the music? Let me engage. The music is prepping us for something. Ow. Okay. Ah, I'm too nervous. Yo. What in the world? Yo, what? How am I? Okay, because it's prepping me for this craziness. Wait for it, wait for it. Jump, jump. Okay, wait for it, wait for it. Woo. Okay, dodge that, dodge that. Really? What in the heck? Dog. I'm gonna die from freaking spikes and junk. Oh, that is better. Okay. What? My God, yes, I need the health. I know this lava isn't rising. How am I supposed to get up here? Oh my God, it's collapsing. No, I don't think it is yet. It's about to. Yo! Ugh! Come on, 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 come on. Dog. What the heck, dog? Come on. No! I died. Oh, thank you for the break. Ooh. Oh, come on. Oh, this, you gotta be fast. Oh, this music is amazing. Ah. Ah. No, wrong button, wrong button. Ugh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Huh. Oh my God. Dog. Whew. If I would have got hit one more time, that would have been it. This game is amazing. Whew. Oh my God. Yo. Huh. Jeez. I need more. Cut my fan on high. Jesus, yes, T-Cur, that was awesome. That was phenomenal. I love it. I love this game. This game is awesome. This is all in Act 3. If we would have never went past and did that mission and got the fleas, if I would have never went and got those fleas and finished out those quests, we would have missed all of this. We already seen the ending. This is the additional content in Act 3. This game is phenomenal. Dog. Get me out of here. Where did that lead me? Oh, bench. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm on the left side. Was this door always here? No, because I feel like it was locked. So let's go up to the guy who led me down here. Just let him know I'm okay. Almost. Almost not okay. Whew. Oh, I forgot. We got shadow versions of these monsters now. Oh, dang. Is he still back there? Still alive. You prove yourself made of the hardiest type. Ballos did tell, half shamefully, of complications with your diving. He had feared you lost the flame, but we ourselves have slight guessed otherwise. To return from below proved as difficult a climb as ever I faced, and yet in time near I will need to descend again. Then twice mad you are. We shall wish on your continued survival, even if you seem intent on ending it. Stay safe. Well, because I want to see the other dude. He might have, like, some commentary. This is past hot, honey. I was about to pass out earlier. That escape sequence was dope, though. Oh, it's a button. Maginaphora. I'm gonna start talking like Silksong now. Hagalajishabo. Yo, homie, is the bell alright, or is the bell still broke? Oh, he's working on it. I see you survived somehow. Thought the drop must have been your end. It was not. I survived and managed a treacherous return. For the diving bell's failure, the risks were clear to me. The fault lies not with you. This bell is old, and time has a way of breaking things, even as fine forged as this. You can see here for its failure, it's already been working at improving the design. Ended up being a useful test. Now closed, and your bell may still be needed if I choose to descend again. Again? Once this new shield shell is fitted, it'll surely withstand the drop. This whole thing, that was so crazy. Wait, where do I need to go? You knew the lava was gonna rise? I could tell, but it was getting heated up, and that music, the music gave it away for me. I was like, okay, the music is telling me something is about to happen. I gotta go back to the Moss Grotto. Wait, is that? No. The sun'll come out tomorrow. I bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Ooh, that was risky. That's a choice. There'll be sun. Gah! Gotta practice my death screams. Oi! Gray. When I'm stuck with a day that's great and lonely. Huh. Great and lonely? You had a great and lonely day? Oh, honey, look. If it's great and lonely, I tell you, that's something else, ain't it? I know. I keep forgetting I can teleport to the bell piece. I don't have to go back. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. Not in love anymore. Whoa, I keep forgetting. Things will never be the same again. Okay. I can't help it. You trashes! Now y'all dodging all my stuff. Give me the money. Dog, not all these dudes died. Let me look around in the mirror. What is this? That shadow should be scaring me. Death becomes it. Shakira, yeah, she's guarding the thing outside. Oh, you didn't see. I don't think you saw my other stream. Yeah, she's alive. Is that going up? No, it's not. I thought. Y'all got too much health. That is ridiculous. Snap. Ah, destroyed that. What am I doing? Well, now that I know that. Haha. Okay, so some of them are infected and some aren't. You'll pooty tap. What? You gonna pooty tap? Pooty tap what? Ow. T Court be saying stuff out of left field. You gonna pooty that tat? Oh Lord. Really? Now you get possessed. What is that sound? I hear people. Or is that bodies? It's a town! What? People survived! Of course you'd be one to survive through all this, capable as you seem all. It's a sad thing, but I can't say most folks down here fare so fortunate. It's not safe, all crushed and consumed by this black calamity. Nowhere is safe. I shall work to fix this. Calming our raging world, that's a lofty goal. Not thinking any one bug will be able to stop these happenings, but it's heartening knowing you've still got fire enough to feel different. Rest here with us as long as you like, little companies. About the best thing we few are wishing for now. What? Y'all still feel like singing? To climb glory. Save us. Well, at least they survived. Excuse me, y'all. Okay. Now that we know they survived, let's go back to the grotto. Why did I think that was leading me down, like, to the thing? Aw, yeah. Yo, these dudes. Hey. Back from the depths with nary a scratch, is it as you feared? It is, and worse. Your snare has sunk the monarch deeper than I can safely descend. To cut Farloom free, I must plunge below the surface of that lake of liquid nothing. No shell survives submersion in the void. Not even yours. Ooh. Not without aid. Though aid may exist, the flower that resists the dark. Do you know of it? The Everbloom? We've heard the tale, but had thought it a myth. If ever it sprouted in our lands, we would surely have known. I would not seek it in these lands. I need its power full, and it is too fragile to sustain here long. I'd seek it in my memory. So you'd have us wrench open your soul to retrieve the fabled bloom? Can such a thing be done? For another bug, no, but I am weaver enough to attempt it. In the distant past, I knew the flower. My thread still holds its faint memory. If the Everbloom was grasped strongly enough within my silk, it could be made to manifest. Ah, you're asking another spell of us, to reveal the flower clear, but to illuminate one of your kind's old memories so acutely. This is no easy thing, even for us. Old one, you must give us a moment to confer. Maminoso. La Sacia. I love it. We could do it. The spell can be cast with enough power. Enormous power, equal maybe to that monarch. I cannot grant you mine, if it even were enough. My strength is still needed to face her below. Where else do you propose we seek a source? From Farloom. Ho ho ho. Remember, ours is a kingdom of wishes granted. Farloom was not born of that monarch, old one. Power existed in these lands even before she bound them beneath her. Grunk, seek the old hearts of our kingdom and the last successors to bear their strength. They're still out there, hidden away, much faded by the Pale One's long dominion. You must make them stir. We will teach you how, in the way befitting a weaver, a somber song to reach down into their memories and enliven them a final time. Better learn a song. Y'all are out of key, baby. In the key of she flat. Learn the elegy of the deep. Ooh, draw out the memories of Farloom's forgotten past. So I gotta hunt like the ancient gods of this kingdom. The hearts you seek, we can share their locations as best we know. 3 will be needed to construct our spell. 3, and draw a clear memory of the flower from your silk. Bring us the hearts, old one. Make 'em beat, fierce and final. See for yourself the forgotten strength of this land of bugs before we burn those memories in its saving. What? Heart of the might, the woods, and the wild? I gotta get another 3. Dog. Oh, we've been to the Coral Tower. The Blasted Steps has a one? Oh my god, and there's one over here in Farfield? Kaflaka Flame? I think you reading makes the whole game down picture. I think you reading makes the whole game down picture each creature? What? You like me reading it that way or no? Helps you understand it better? Okay, cool. Because weirdly enough, when I read it that way, it makes me understand it better. Reading it regular, and I think that's why I suffer so much with homework. Oh, you picture each creature. Oh, okay. Because when I'm doing homework and I'm reading the book, I'm like, oh my God, the economy is a K-shaped economy because we have supply and demand and the comparative advantage of blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, ew, this is so boring. But when I'm reading in video games, it's like, let me give it a character. Yo, let me go back to that map. We got what? We got 3. 3 more. And it looks like the closest one, technically, if we look level-wise, Farfield to the right, then the Blasted Steps, and then Sands of Karak. Also, I'm glad that we're back because, hey, that rhymed. Because I still want to do a little bit more adventuring because we didn't adventure that much to see what changed. But, I mean, let's just go ahead to Farfield. I mean, we're already going to adventure because how are we going to get there? How the freak are we going to get there? And you know, I never finished looking at this statue. Let's go to this statue first. I've been wanting to go back to that little dunce. So I guess we'll take it into Deep Docks. That's so far. Go into Deep Docks. We got to go all the way up there and then all the way up there. God. Lego. Bing. Wait, what are we doing? I know what I'm doing. What are those strings? What's happening? Those strings scared me. Wait, could I? Yo, them strings are ominous. Could I do this? Dang, it's too high. What about here, where the elevator was? Okay. We don't need the elevator no more. Now, the pen master said... Oh, and the fleas, too. Let's go back and go to the Bell Beast. Yo. This place is horrifying now. Get up, you and your babies. Blah, 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 blah. How do we even get back to? Part of me wants to see Fleetopia and check to see if those guys are all right. Putrefied ducks. Look at the babies. Where's my foot pillow? There it is. Oh my gosh, we gotta go through this crazy area just to get back there. Ew, get away. Get away from me, I said. Oh Lord. No, I touched the yucky. Okay, look, now, okay, let's start this over. Ew, why would you say that? Like, yuck. How am I supposed to get up there? I've done this before. I think I'm worried too much about this monster. Okay. Because I jumped. Duh. Just that gnat was in my ear. Whoa! Back up. Ah! Oh, man. Dang. Maginaphora. Yo! I fell right on top of this dude. Get away from me! Okay. Yo, whoa, Are you serious? I'm playing. I want some beef pasta or beef stroganoff. Or some chicken and rice right now. Some macaroni and cheese. Ooh. Made right out the pan. With some butter and a little bit of lemon in it. Just like a dash of lemon juice. Woo! Woo! I'm craving chicken bouillon. Why was I even going there? Oh, Fleetopia. I know the Bell Beast is like, weren't you just up there? Why are you back here? Because I didn't save, Ada. Now I know. Sit in the chair. Now let's go. Meow, 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 meow. You trash! Watch out for these dunces. No! Dog, we gotta go all this way just to go to Fleetopia. Like, I never want to go back again. Ah! I'm just coming in to check on these guys. Huh? What? The dirge I sing is for the end of our old lives. Here at the end times, our paradise crumbles beneath us. Flea and friend alike, all will soon be consumed. What other choice do we poor wretches have? Cruel fate leaves us with only one last task. Dear friend, Miss Hornet, forgive us, but we beg one more favor from you. Will you accompany us in our final act? I am not about to help these dudes kill themselves. Ecstasy of the End. Oh no, that's bad. Ecstasy of the End, please don't do it. Please don't hurt yourselves. The pact is made, fellows. Steel yourself. It is time. It is time. Festival of the Flea. One last grand celebration before the Black Quakes pull us all down. I thought we were about to do like a, you know, take some of this juicy juice. I could drink a juicy juice. Grape. Ooh. Festival of the Flea. Paravost. Any reason is fine by us, Miss Hornet. And look here, we have Flea Juggle, where the challenge is to strike fleas upwards and keep them airborne for as long as possible. To have our treasured guest challenge this humble game would be an honor for us truly. Okay. Mamashka. I am saying let the game begin, Flea Juggle. Oh Lord, gotta play games. Whoa, dude, that was too fast. Dog, that is too quick. Okay. All right. Now I know. Yeah, I'm about to say, where is the chair? Barashkava.
God, the beach.
Try flee dodge. Avoid attacks. Nah. Oh, wow. Oh, there's 3 games. It's juggle, dodge, and bounce. Grishkin has 30. Vogue has 65. And bounce is 42. So I need to get more than 30. How shameful for the world to end while poor Krat still has so much living left in him. But how sweet of you to join me here. Will you play the flea bounce game, that I may appreciate the beauty of your agile form while I await my doom? To play is simple. Leap up and keep bouncing on the fleas who fly past for as long as you're able. Okay. What am I supposed to do? How many was I supposed to hit? I was thinking about my count. I'm gonna have to like focus. I got 22. Oh, it's 42? Dang. I kind of like the bounce. Let's do the bounce again. Just breathe. Take your time. Oh, 74. I was locked in. And then when the game is handing you a champion, did you realize that you were a champion in their eyes? Yes, I did. You have shamed us all with your fearsome grace, but you will keep playing for me, yes? And that the world needs to be a lonely thing. Screw you. Trying to take a peep at me in my skirt. Let's try the dodge.
Garbage. Hashma. Sasha.
Are you serious? Not diagonal. No! Okay, I'm not a fan of the other two. So let me try these two. Well, yeah, I wonder what happens when I beat all the scores. Duh! Now you hit coming by twice. Now that was messed up. That they see y'all can't be changing it every time I play now.
Garbage. Sasha.
We're gonna do this. I don't care how long it takes. Are you serious? No! I was so close! What was it, 60? Oh my God, come on. What was the number? 65? I'm done. Not Vogue jumping up there throwing a dart. Y'all, sorry.
Garbage. Sasha.
If I could beat the bosses in this game, I could beat these games. I could be at top score in all of them. I want some chicken and rice, macaroni and cheese. Beef stroganoff, beef pasta. Sweet and salty, collard greens. Not sauerkraut. I'm craving an apple pie. Are you sick? Thinking of food brings me peace to calm me down. Now we're gonna beat the score, man. Let's go ahead and get it done. We done got top score in the other game. Let's get top score in this one. Yeah, why don't I treat it as that? Well, no, because when they come from the top, I won't be able to bounce off of them. Oh, you sorry. You so sorry? Oh, are you sorry too? It changes each time. Dog.
Garbage.
Kadovich. These things are so cute. They're little helmets. I'm gonna get a little plushie of the flea. No! No! Haha, you missed me. Ah!
Garbage. Sasha.
Let me lock in.
Garbage. Sasha.
That was funny. I was like, let me get serious. Stink. Got knocked right off. I'm focusing too hard. I see what y'all are doing. Not them comboing me.
Garbage. Sasha.
My hands are sweating. Ever since the lava, my hands been hot. You trashy for that. Yo! Yo! Every time I'm getting to the 50s.
Garbage. Sasha.
For real. This about to be the hardest thing since the bosses. Like, I'm gonna have nightmares about this. Not the fight. Not the scary music. This. Not him breaking both of them. Ah! Soon as I looked at my score, that's what threw me off. Nah, I'm asleep fine. What was that? I feel like it's getting harder and harder the more I'm doing it. I want some IHOP pancakes, steak and egg omelet, steak and cheese omelet. Ooh, with some A1 or 57 sauce on the side. Just regular buttermilk pancakes will be fine.
Garbage. Sasha.
What was I thinking?
Garbage.
Nah, bump this. We're gonna get this done. I just didn't jump high enough. I'm gonna be here all night. I thought we was gonna explore, but you know, flea games. Don't tell me it was 65. Don't tell me it was 65. Oh! I'm so done with this game. I hate it. Can't stand it. This is so trash. Who made this game? Oh. I'm just gonna hit him next time. I'm going to hit him in his face next time.
Garbage. Sasha.
Enjoy watching me crash out. I don't want a plushie anymore. I'm over it. Oh my god, no, what the fuck? Ah!
Garbage. Sasha.
You could tell I do not like puzzlers or little games. It's crazy. I like video games, but games like these, that's why you don't catch me at the festival or the fair a lot. Because I don't want to stop until I win. And if it costs money, there goes all my money. The heck was that? Really? You coming by twice, huh? The platform didn't show up. So you have to hit him.
Mortala. Garbage. Sasha.
I'm getting so over this. Excuse me. It's not hard. It's just these platforms keep moving. So I gotta look at that on top of dodging them, and they're coming at different angles. And then it's small stuff like that. Her throwing the spear and the big dude. Oh my god, was that it? Jesus Christ.
Pashma.
We did it! Oh my god. Yeah, I have to do all three because I'm not getting an item for doing them. I don't know. Did you see the message? Deleted it. Now let's try this out. This is the last one. Jesus. That took an ungodly amount of time to do, that first one. Are you serious? I forgot what game I was playing. Yeah, you want to hit them. You have to hit these. Oh, Lord. I forgot. I was like, what is happening? No! Dang, that was only 18? How many? How many do I need to do? 30? 30? Dog. This is the hardest part of the whole game. And I got 2 out of 3. We have to get this last one. This right here is what's tiring me out. Went from having the best time ever, now I'm having like the worst time ever. By losing this. But I'm gonna win. Watch. I didn't even notice some of them falling. Dog. That's my success roar. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch over my crest. Because I feel like this attack is just a little slow. See if it'll make a difference. The regular or... Not the architect. Maybe the wanderer? It's just faster. Let's see if that helps or that makes it worse. Once you introduce 4, now I'm like, what the fuck? I do feel like I'm doing better with this crest though. Dog, how are you supposed to reach that? Tell me the yellow means I beat it. Duh. Final ceremony. Final ceremony. Pinata? Yes. Now that was worth all the heartache. I'm gonna need all of y'all to find a key, honey. We did it! God! How long did that take, my lord? Through the world will soon end, and our paradise will come, but the memories of friendship we share surely echo throughout the oncoming void. But we have accepted our fate. Oh Lord. It is not merely hope that I offer you, but a promise. This kingdom's suffering has a singular cause, and by my own claw will it be cleansed. Perhaps not every flea will survive what is coming, but the world will not die, and your settlement may still see chance to prosper. Ah, you speak with such conviction, but I cannot bring myself to hope such. I'm sorry. Come what may, we fleas will be here to the end, and the games will continue, of course. Celebrate with us for as long as you wish, dear friend. Celebrate? I'm fixing to find the flea, the pen master dude now. Now that we got some Earl. Okay, how do I do the, how do I call? I forgot how to call the babies. I learned. It's up triangle. What's up, honey? Okay, so the dude said something about the wood. The only wood that I know is shell wood. And I think I know where to go because there wasn't anything that really happened in this area. And this has to be where stuff happens. Oh, Lord, no, we're better off going to Bellheart, honey. Would we better go to Bellheart? Actually, no, I don't think so. Was it here? Yeah, this is it. Y'all bothering my dude? Leave him alone. Oh, there's more! Duh. Whoa! I'm a G. That's what happens when you mess with Hornet. You like that? You like that? Welly ho! What a fearful fright you've saved poor Pliny from. Such a delight, and longest last, to see that fine needle dance and sing. These are deadly roads to wander, Penmaster, especially with the black silk threads tearing the lands apart. Your greatest chance for safety lies in Bellheart with your fellows. You can protect one another, and perhaps in time rebuild. Oh yes, of course. 'Twas not Pliny's wish to abandon his dear bell friends, but with the world now ending, I had to come and say one last farewell to my sweet Melatola. Not Melatona. I should be returning, though, quite rightly. Our town will be needing a penmaster. Fine work now more than ever. Seraka. Venfaka. Stay alert. Benny Frank. I know what's on your mind, T. Cork. I ain't talking about that. I can control my desires as I die. There's a quest? Fatal Resolve. If the world is truly ending, I will test my pen in combat one last time. Come to my home and accept my challenge. Pinstress of the Blasted Steps. If the world is truly ending, I will test my pen in combat. Come to my home. Really? Blasted Steps. I gotta go see her. I never did their quest. Like taking all this stuff, nope, I just never did it. It's a lot of running back and forth. Yes, homie, I got pin oil. Can you upgrade my weapon? 'Twas indeed a fearful scramble home, but safe I am now. And a warmly pleasure to see you too, for the world is darkened indeed. In such times, the task for a pin master is clear, to polish and sharpen and refine, suchly that the glimmer of your blade may pierce through the encroaching murk. Again, pin master, I must ask your skilled service. I bring another gland of oil. Oil? Earl? So much? This bug is past surprise. It is time, methinks, to see your blades work finished. Ooh, this is the last upgrade. Willie, why wait? Would you have not begun? Let me 680? Let me shift my mortgage around. Dang. Charging all that money. Where you gonna spend it? Farloom is about to collapse. Last thing you should be worried about is $1. Are you serious? Like, oh my god. Where are we gonna get the rosaries? No, let's go to the coral chambers. And that's the place where I can get the most, it seems like. You say that he heard it. Exactly. T-Cork, I'm done. What? I was about to say, have I been here? I have. Oh, but they're harder. Dang. Oh, Lord. Come down here. Oh, yeah. What? I almost died again. Ain't nothing down here. Wait, is there a thing? I still gotta break those whatchamacallits too, those whatchamacallits. I forgot the name. Can I shoot up? That's a good idea. Well, that's a little bit faster. Hope I didn't miss too many bugs. Cause I need the money. Dog, where are the enemies? Like, yo. Nope. No time for it. We're back in whatchamacallit. I might as well go to the other area because there ain't hardly any enemies here. That's one way to fight them. Still takes all day. Magenta Fora. Let's go. First try. Those big bugs that be on the hallway thing. Oh, there's a quest here. Pain, anguish, and misery. In the darkest shadows, all make Frolim draws his final breath, and we like come to the Citadel stage. Let's suffer together. Who is this? We're getting a whole new thing of quests too. Dang. A voice now the black threads rise up. I still have hope. I share your hope, Sherma. Your instincts are strong. Let it be those to guide you. You flatter me so. I am not buying that. Let me just waste all my silk that I just spent all this time trying to build up. You don't want any of those things. You don't want any of what? Fatback meat? Fatback meat and what? Dog. Oh, pain and misery. In this economy, it's buy one get one free nowadays. Got it. I want to get back on the ship. Oh, Lord. And you still go back knowing what it's going to be like? Honey, life is too short for that kind of stuff. That's why I'm like, we're in a whole new day and age. Like, at least I know a lot of millennials that I know, we're not going to put up for this trash. And even then, still, we're breaking free from our limited beliefs. Still. Like our ancestors. But when you pass away, where the money going to go? You know? Okay, I think I could break my bee thing and get some more. Nah, Shadow watching from the shadows. He's probably been watching the whole time and hasn't said anything till now. But that's the thing. I mean, I feel like my generation, my peers that I know, we seen our parents suffer. We seen our parents work jobs. We seen our parents jump from job to job, and we seen how much they work, and we never got to spend time with them, and we never got to see them hardly. And what do we have to show for it? Still struggling, still paying the bills, still trying to figure out how we're going to get this stuff done, you know? Now you got the very few parents who was able to get a 30-year pension and extra military benefits and all this stuff. Like, where's those opportunities for us? Jobs don't have 30-year pensions anymore. And even if you do find a good job with a pension that long, they try to find every little excuse they can to get you out of the job. Or they add so much stuff to you, especially nowadays, they add so much stuff on your plate where it's like, dog, I have a life. I want to see my family at some point. I want to do things besides work all day, every day, 40 hours a week. It's just, it's a lot. It really is. I didn't mean to get on a soapbox, but it just, you could, in the United States at least, hold on, we're having chat time. In the United States at least, you could just do your own business. Once you got your business, here's the thing, even what you have in your business, it still takes money to make money. Here's the thing, it's very easy to say, but it's hard to do. You just need a business. And once you got your business going and you found a way to make money, it's marketing. Go on social media, pay to have the ads come out every day. And then let's say you put $1,000 in ads a month, you will get to a point where you have so much work that you just got money coming in now. You know? But guess what? It still takes money to make money. The ads cost. And the price has been going up since I started. When I started, I could work the ad to the point where it was like 2 to 3 cents. That's the best. That's astounding. Now, looking at the metrics again, and when I say 2 cents, it's like 2 cents per click. Mind you, I had like over 10,000 clicks. You know what I mean? So that's the money you have to pay. But in music, at least, if I got that one person to click, out of those 10,000 people, if I got 100 people, well, 10,000, you want to do like a 10% ratio. So you can tell I'm in economy class. So if I got 10,000 people, if 1,000 people clicked on my profile, that's great. Out of 10,000, it's a 10% ratio. And so you have that 1,000 people, and out of that 1,000 people, 500 add your music to your profile. They're not just listening to one song and that's it. Some of them are, but you might get that fan that's like, yo, I really dig this dude. So they're going to listen to your song at least once every day. So now he's playing the song every day, and I constantly get plays from putting that $1,000 towards that ad, you know? So, okay, back to the game. I could talk about it. We could have topic time and talk about it. Yes, Shadow, multiple strings. And then multiple streams of income. And in that too, you got the stock market. But Shadow, I don't know if you noticed this. Here's something that I thought about. That's why I put your link on my Tinder profile. Why would you mean my music or my picture? Okay, Shadow. Look now. That's a little. We're reaching a little bit. Oh, the music. I was gonna say, why would you use my profile picture for your profile? But it's like the stock market stuff. If you look at the stock market, the U.S. government has been investing in what? They've been putting their, I think, 10% interest in Intel, in Microsoft, and a lot of these private corporations and companies. The government has never invested like this to this point in private interest. Social media, Intel. And I noticed that. That means I feel like this administration knows. They know that they're going to pump the stocks. So that's what you need to invest in. Intel, semiconductors. Yep, that's it, Shadow. Put in for that. In crypto, they're about to do this whole, I heard there's a thing, they're supposed to do some kind of Russian crypto reset or something, some kind of way. That's the rumor that I heard. And I'm like, and then also, believe none of what you see, half of what you hear, or got it backwards. Half of what you hear and none of what you see. Especially in the social media time, you got to do your research, you got to check, double check, cross-reference. What is going on here? We could talk at the end of the stream. Let me get back to this because I'm about to forget what we were doing. But we'll still keep talking. Yeah, they now invest in crypto. Right. It's ridiculous, dog. But guess what? All of that takes money. And how are you supposed to do that when they keep increasing the rent? They keep increasing gas. They keep increasing eggs. They keep increasing groceries. They keep investing. I have a family member that tried to go get her MBA and apply. And they're like, oh yeah, $6,000 a semester. She's like, is there no kind of scholarships I can get? They was like, oh, well, they're far and few in between. It's very rare. Even the woman said that it's very rare you're going to find a scholarship to pay for all your school. She's like, I'm trying to go back and get my master's and can't even afford to do it. $6,000 a semester? She's barely able to put food on the table, let alone pay rent and pay car bill. Add another $6,000 per semester? That's ridiculous. So even when you try to get ahead. Okay, let's go to, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go to, we got to go back to the pin dude because we got to get this weapon upgraded. Live off the government grid. Well, they just passed the big beautiful bill, honey, so you ain't going to be able to live off nothing, okay? It's no reason that food stamps, I thought food stamps, EBT started like, if you're an able-bodied, who created this? I need to research the able-bodied thing. Who came up with that? Why was that created? I remember back in the day, there was no able-bodied. If you didn't have the money, you got food stamps, because how you going to eat? Now they're saying, well, you're able-bodied. You're 18, and they increased the age. I think it was from 55. Now it's like to 60 or 62 or something. And I'm like, why would you still increase the age? Because they want the people to work more. They want you to produce more. I'm spitting everywhere. They want you to keep going to work 40 hours every week. They want you to keep going. Don't stop, because you're making us money. That's why I refuse. I refuse. Why is disability getting higher? Why is the age grade, why is retirement age increasing? It's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. And I'm not the only person that's thinking like this. There's other people. A lot of people I know are having the same thought processes that I'm having. Because once you get in, and that's the thing with credit cards, once they got you in the hole, they got you. And that's why I hate that I've been dropped into the hole. I literally had like 5 days. Was it a week? I can't remember it. Shadow, you probably remember. Excuse me. But I remember being, when I finished, hold on, when I finished paying off my student debt, I was literally debt free for like what? All of 2 weeks? A week? 2 weeks? Because then tax time rolled around. And guess what? I did my taxes wrong. I know I should have paid somebody to do them. But I ended up owing like $2,000 in taxes. So how am I going to pay a $2,000 tax bill? Used all my money to pay off my student debt that I saved up on the ships in the past 3 years. And then got hit with that. So I had to use a credit card because I couldn't pay it. And I didn't want to defer it because I didn't know where I was going to get the money from. So... You remember that 3 weeks? Shut up. Because I remember it. I was like, yo, I paid off my debt. Thank you, Lord. I am debt free. And I was debt free for 3 weeks. It's not funny, but it's funny. Because I'm like, dog. And as soon as I did that $2,000 on the credit card, now the interest. And then unexpected stuff at work where the ship was like, oh, but we're sending you home for the month of May. What? Now you messed up the money I was depending on because the job can say and do whatever. You're a little pawn in their chess game. And they're going to move you, and we dare you to say anything. Because if you got an attitude, we can get you off this boat or off this job or out this corporation. That's why I'm like, bye. Deuces. I can't. I cannot. I can't. Okay, back to the game. So I refuse. So if I'm going to have to suffer while I'm out in Alaska, out in Hawaii, out in the Bahamas, out in Nassau, out around the world, struggling doing that, got an apartment that I barely even visit and live in, I would rather struggle at home. But you know what? Hey, hold on. I'm saying all this. But guess what? The struggle is coming to an end. The struggle is coming to an end. You ain't got to struggle much longer, baby. You just got to hold on. Because just like if you read the history books, our ancestors went through this. From the beginnings of slavery all the way up until now, guess what? I'm here. And because of the survival of my ancestors, we're here. Because of the 1800s, the 1850s, Revolutionary War, Civil War, 1920s, World War I, World War II, all these things, my family, my ancestors still survived. Because if they did not survive, I would not be here today. So, I'm thankful that I know this, and I've read the history, so I got a leg up. I read the books. I read the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, 1860s, okay? Revolutionary War, leading up to 1776, which was what? Founding of the United States, in case you didn't know. In case you need a refresher. Think of this, the bloomers climbed the ladders, then turned around and pulled the ladder up behind them. Exactly, Shadow. Exactly. We're going to have a chat. You're going to make me, I need to end there early anyway. Let's get this weapon thing so we could talk and have a conversation. Because I feel like I got some stuff to say. I need to get it off my chest anyway. We got just enough of this oil. Excuse me. Let's upgrade this. My bad, y'all. I'm playing the game. Y'all can't even see it. Let me upgrade this weapon. Hola. I like that little animation. That's gangster. Well, your niece. Bonba, stranger, you have granted my wish and more. Your blade is accomplished to match those of great pinmasters past. Follow may ail, but throughout this morbid dim, your needle will shine bright. Ah, snap. The pale steel needle. The hive steel blade has been sharpened to its ultimate form. Yes! We got the ultimate version. That did it. Oh, goodbye, Shadow. You would think of that, wouldn't you? I see what's on your mind. Okay, let's chat. Yeah, hold on. Let me go to the menu. Menu's got better music. Better background music. Oh, man. That was fantastic, y'all. We're going to end it on that note with Silksong. We got the upgraded weapon. We got some missions we got to do. We got some quests we got to do. We got some bosses we got to fight. And we got those 3 hearts we got to get, T-Cord. You remember that? We got to get those hearts. But I agree with that, Shadow, because the last generation, or the boomer generation, which the boomers were, the World War II, they were, the official name is baby boomers. And World War II, you had a lot of people come back and started procreating. And so they had a lot of babies. And that ended up being the baby boomers. And so it seems like the best era of America was from the end of World War II up into like the mid to late 70s. Because I think it was Nixon who implemented the health care, that the health insurance system where they pay for care. Nowhere else in the world, at least to my knowledge, nowhere else in the world do you have to pay to get seen by a doctor. In Europe, if something's wrong with you, you need a doctor's visit, you go to the doctor. But the United States, I've seen the, what was the video? It's a movie called Sicko, documentary, Sicko. And the dude, there was a guy visiting Europe and he ended up breaking his arm, went to the hospital, had to get everything done and had to stay like a couple of days, got out the hospital, and guess what? No bill. There was no bill. But if you used to do the same thing here in America, get ready to shift your mortgage around. Get ready to miss out on eating that Chinese plate you was hoping to get tonight. You're going to miss out on that Taco Bell special they got. Because it makes no sense. It's the systems that have been built here. It used to be America was the pinnacle, like the lighthouse of the sea, you know. It was the place to go and the place to be, to start a family, and start a business, and to start a new life. Now, count that out. In my opinion, that's how it looks to me. I'm not excited, and I don't want to know what's going on. There's no systems that help the common average everyday person. At least I don't know. And if there is a system like the new food stamp stuff, you got to pay. You got to work 20 hours a week. It's like you got to be able-bodied now. Which, if I look at it from, if me just looking at the bill and not, me looking at that clause with no prior research, I think I understand what it's trying to do. It's trying to say that where you're able to work, show that you're working. But where do we work when there's no jobs? When our jobs are getting taken away. 300,000 black women lost their jobs. I think it was 300,000 more since that report came out. And I think that was in the federal side of things. What is going on with my phone? Something is going on. Who is this? Okay. Oh, look at God. That's an opportunity. I feel it wasn't so much the systems, but the people who got hold of those systems and corrupted them. That's a good point, Shadow, because this is why I like Mamdani and the Democratic Socialist Movement, because he's going after the systems that created the current president right now. He's going after the systems that allow people to do that. It makes no sense that millionaires in New York City, for example, are being taxed the same as a family that's making $50,000 a year. Hold on, wait, huh? Yeah, Google it, look it up. If you're making, because if you look at it historically in the economy, those who made the most was taxed. I think it was like at an 80 or a 90% tax threshold. So they were able to take that money and was able to invest in the infrastructure, invest in the roads, invest in all this stuff to help make America run as a country, everybody. Because our GDP is still increasing. But here's the thing. Back then, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, when we made more money as a country, the wealth was distributed, the working class, middle class, and the top earners, the 1%. And so all three lines would move up on the graph. They would move up like that. Now, the working class and the middle class are doing this while the 1% is doing this. You get what I'm saying? How is our country making trillions and billions of dollars? And we're still fighting over somebody at McDonald's making $20 an hour. What? And I seen a meme talk about it. A meme that was saying something like, the millionaires have convinced the managers that make $45 an hour to be mad at the folks who want to make $20 an hour. I'm sorry. Say what? The scheme has worked. But those jobs are here available. However, those jobs are just resume gathering. All the open spots are being filled by people that are left their work and doing simple without not having to pay more. Simple fact, when people make more money, they tend to spend more. Exactly, they do. But also, you got to look at the AI. Because you got to look at, why is it so hard to get jobs? Let's think of the process. Back in the day before the internet, what did you do? How did you even find a job? Somebody had to tell you, or you looked at the classifieds newspaper. before the internet. So when a job became open, you had 10, 20, 30, maybe 50 people apply. Now, there's an opening at Ford right now for a job with no degree that pays $35 an hour. 100,000 people can apply for that position from all over the world. So, how did they counteract that? How did they do that? The AI. They use the AI to shift through the resumes. Because one person can't do that. Now you got to have a whole team. But an entire team is not looking through this application. So what are they doing? They are using the AI to shift through. Because as soon as you say on your resume, a musician, nope, he ain't going to get this job. And you could be the perfect candidate. I'm just saying, for example. Technically, if they follow the cost of living to this day, our minimum wage would be, yes, it would be. It'd be like $28, $30 an hour. Yep, and you could actually talk to a hiring manager. And hey, guess what, Shadow? That's the part that's not changed. I'm fixing to give you a nugget, y'all. Y'all listening? Put your ear caps on. Listen, perk up. Watch it. Okay, here's the thing. Find the hiring manager at the job. Find the hiring manager. Introduce yourself. Say hi. Don't just come up randomly and say, hey, I applied for this job and blah, 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 blah. Introduce yourself. Say, hey, what's up? What's going on? You know, talk about, you know, a job that's similar to the job. You know what I'm saying? Bring up a conversation that could lead you into saying, hey, you know, I applied for that opening. I heard you guys got an opening and I applied for it. So now the hiring manager's like, well, what's your name? My name is Susan Dolores. So now when he looks through the system, instead of letting it go through the algorithm, he may tell you to send it to his email, or he might find your application and take it out of the algorithm. We can still talk to the hiring managers. It does create more work, because now you got to find the person, or you got to find them on LinkedIn, or you got to find them on Facebook or something, you know, and just be a human being and just talk to them, you know. You have to beat the algorithm. Yeah, you do. Because, and you see, and from a business perspective, if you have 100,000 people applying for one job, one person can't sift through. One person can't go through 100,000 resumes. You'd be doing it like all day. Your job would be that. But they have the algorithm now. And the algorithm sifts through it, because as soon as you have a keyword that doesn't match what they're looking for, it automatically kicks you out the system. Automatically. So you might be focusing on IT, and as soon as you say video game, X. And it's crazy because, what is that going off? Something is that the game? Or is that my email going off? I think that's my phone. Oh, somebody messaging me. Slim Shady. Yeah, it's unfortunate. You know, it's unfortunate. And it's like, look, we're struggling. My peers and my colleagues are struggling. Everybody's struggling. First off, let's just say that. Everybody's struggling. Majority of people in America, I believe, are struggling. But imagine the future kids. Imagine my nephew and my nieces. I'm thinking about their future. And it's unfortunate because you also got people like, I'm just going to get real. I don't care. You got people in like Mitch McConnell still walking through the Senate halls, tripping and falling everywhere, can barely walk to his office. Why is this man still legislating? Why? Why is this man still legislating? And he falling all over the floor. Yes, and they can say, oh, he's up in age. Why is his policies affecting people my age and lower? Where'd that bill go with the term limits? I'm looking, but I don't see. It's true. By the time we get our parents' age, there will be no SSI. That too, Shadow, right. Because people aren't paying in. And why is that? Is that because of the jobs? Is that because of people owning their own businesses, you know? Why is that? I like when I filled out paper applications, then knew and got it days later. I never know if they received it. Right. Right. And they don't even want to deal with paper now. Everything is online. Everything is online now. But I think there's going to come a time, especially now with social media, because somebody brought up a very interesting point with the AI. It's like you may have kids who look at these AI videos and may not be able to. First off, there's a historical. This affects everybody, because some people are seeing this and thinking, "Oh yeah, I remember when Martin Luther King and Tupac was hanging out." Whoa. That's impossible. Historically, Martin Luther King passed in 1968. Tupac was in the 90s. Who in the world is believing that there was a timeline where they both existed at the same? You're in another part of reality. You're in a fantasy that's not this reality for real. And after looking at that, because people are losing historical context, and then people are seeing stuff on AI, like, what was it? I seen one where a granny had fell over the great gate at the zoo. Let me get myself together. A grandmother fell over the gate broke, and she fell into the tiger's den, and she just fell on the ground, and her daughter jumped in and was like, "Oh my God, it's all right. Get away, tiger. It's going to be fine. Hold on, grandma. Let me get you up." And somebody was like, what if the kids believe like they can talk to a tiger like that? A tiger is not going to just sit there and say, "All right." A tiger is going to maul your ass. And I'm like, that is horrifying to know that some children can't tell the difference. I mean, right now they can't. The average, I think the average person can't tell. And also, it really opened my eyes when I got this mid-tier phone because of the lower quality. Because of the lower quality, it's harder for me to distinguish the AI. On my Ultra S23, I think this is a very interesting thing that I discovered. On my S23, I could easily tell in 4K, on this phone, in 4K, this is AI. This is AI, automatically. AI. But, because this is not a 4K phone, I'm looking at some videos, and I'm actually getting some videos where I'm like, wait, is this real? And it's confusing me. But on this high-end phone, 4K display, which is broken right now, you can easily tell that this has been AI, or AI has been used in some kind of way, shape, or form. I just think that's interesting. What if you have to get like the higher tier phone? You have to get the best of the best kind of phone and spend the money to actually be able to tell the difference in some of the AI that's coming out. That's crazy. Seedy underbelly of AI. Yo, dog. It's ridiculous. But also, you know, we have to, I think there's going to be like a part of the revolution, I believe, is going to be, it's going to be a combination of things. But I believe that there's going to be a group of people, or a lot of people are just going to be like, screw technology right now. We're going to have to just step away from technology and remember that we are human. Now, I'm not saying like we're going to have to go back to MapQuest, but I mean, I just think that people, there's going to be like a subset. This is also what the astrology is saying too, side note, is that society's going to get to the point where it's going to step away from technology, like as a whole. We're just going to take a minute. There's going to have to be a revolution in this. There's already going to have to be something because of the way AI is coming out. And imagine the families of the Jackson estate and the Shakur family and the Kings, you know, seeing this AI bring them back to life, you know, without their permission, and some of them doing derogatory things. Like, why you got that video of MLK doing that? If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to re-say it again. But I'm like, that was obviously a racist that made that video. And now they're using AI to do that. Now imagine the folks that have the money, the time, energy, and the money and the resources. That's why they're doing this stuff. And you know, because they have the time, money, and resources, they're able to make videos that go viral and make them even more money. What is it? It's like the system right now, it's like the working poor. You shouldn't have to be poor when you're working. Why is that a thing? Why is it there are people who are working 40 hours and still behind on their bills? Why? Any job you work, we make trillions. Trillions of dollars. And we want you to work all day, work 40 hours a week for $7.25. Federal minimum wage, y'all, is still $7.25 to all my international folks that might be listening. In the United States, it's $7.25. That's nothing. That can't even afford a number one at McDonald's. This shirt made me look kind of buff a little bit. People need to watch Married with Children. This dude in Married with Children, I'm about to go download the series and see what's going on. Cause you keep bringing up that Married with Doggone Children. I don't relate to that lifestyle. If it ain't Good Times, or if it ain't Sanford and Son, I can't relate. No, I'm playing. But I'll give it a chance. I'll watch one episode. But that's in the past. That was then. How do we fix that now? How do we change that now? Things have to be done now. We can't go back to that. I know even if it was paying $100,000, I'm not working in women's shoes. Me personally. That's me. Me as a creative, I would love, y'all wonder why I don't have like my what is it called? My tags at the bottom, why I don't have the fancy overlays, why I don't have my social media stuff on the chat, why don't I have all this extra fancy stuff all the other streamers have. I'm working on top of going to school. I wish I was at a point where I could just focus on this and just focus on writing music. That's it. And play my video game. I would be the most productive dude. And it's crazy. It's like a catch-22 because I'm working these jobs and I'm doing this work to make money to pay my bills, but I'm pushing away the actual thing I want to be productive in. Because when I finish doing the job, I get exhausted from working the 40 hours, 30 hours, 20 hours, whatever, doing deliveries. When I finish working that, I still got school, mind you. I'm ready to go home and lay down. Cook spaghetti, chicken and rice, okay? Eat and relax. And it's crazy because you come in from work and you go to sleep, wake up, go right back to work. Where's your life? Where is your life? Where is your life? When do you see your kids? Spend time with your family. eat Captain Crunch. I got a bowl waiting on me as soon as I get off this stream. You hear me? You hear me, Shadow? I got a bowl waiting for me, buddy. Trust. Trust and believe. Because I've been fasting all week too, and I've been feeling weird. I still kind of feel exhausted. It's not. Is it exhaustion? I don't know what it is. It might be the iron too, T-Court. I don't know. But when I got out the shower today, normally I get out the shower. Every time I get out the shower, I'm like refreshed. Oh yes, let's play the game. Let's chill. Let's watch TV. Whatever. Let's get ready for the stream. But when I got out the shower today, Shadow, I was like, I just felt like the world was on my shoulders. Like I could have just went into my bed out the shower and just went to sleep. And I was like, dog, either I'm really, really like getting, I think it's like all three, my mind, body, and spirit have finally like at the same time I called it quits. Like it's tired. Like even right now, I don't even know how I got the energy to do this. I feel like as soon as I cut this camera off, that Captain Crunch is about to be, it's about to be a date with me and Captain Crunch and that Serta. Queen size Serta. With memory foam pillows, baby. I'm about to show you how to what? Knock out and go to sleep. Also consuming a lot of this negative media as well. This is why I like channels like The Good News. It's a new YouTube channel where he says good things that's been happening in the world. I love that. Because if you look at the news, it's so negative every day. And I'm like, ugh. And I think watching that much media and watching that much world news of negative news come in, and then your body is working 40, 30, 20, whatever, however many hours. And then like now spiritually, I'm feeling full spiritually because I'm doing this, but doing this and making music, it's hitting all three for me, man. Denmark and Norway, work-life balance. Yes. And it's getting to that point where it's like, I'm about to just go to Europe. I'm about to just go to Europe, go somewhere else, go to another country, and just disappear for a little bit. Which I don't want to disappear, but it's like, it's much more peaceful. Being isekai. I forgot what isekai was. I forgot what that meant. Let me Google that. What is isekai? Which I got to download. I got to find. One Punch Man. Oh, and Shadow, if you're available, I'm gonna call you after this stream. Because of the remote access. I think you might like that. I think if you don't like it, you might be interested in it. I want to show it to you, talk about it. So get ready. I'm gonna call you after this. But which is it's that time anyway. It's about to be that time. Annie watched that too. Can you click the link in the chat? Oh my god, you can. Hey, it's the turn up. Uh-oh. But yeah, this has been a great conversation, y'all, and it felt good to talk about it because I know that we're not the only ones that's going through what's happening in the world. And I want to let the people know, everyone that hears me, be still. Just be still. Give yourself a pause. Take a breath. Take that time to do what you love to do. Take that time to find what makes you happy and do that. Don't think about the process. Don't think about how. Don't think about the money. Don't think about it. Go and do what makes you happy. Now, if you want to go to the gambler place and spend $1,000, I need more power to you if that makes you happy. But as long as you ain't hurting nobody, okay? But do the things that make you happy. Do the things that bring you joy. And don't get caught up in everything that's going on right now. It's a lot. It is a lot that's happening right now, y'all. It really is. And and normally I'm fine. I can deal with, I can gather the information. Okay, whatever. Process it. Move on about my day. But sometimes you just need a clean break, and I think that might be it. I might be doing that this weekend actually, is getting off of social media. No major phone, no connectivity, nothing. Like getting off YouTube. I'm getting off of that. If anything, I'm using my technology to watch movies or anime or something and play my video game. But as far as social media and the news and YouTube and all that, I'm taking a break. I think I may take a break. I need to just do and actually, even me watching TV and stuff, it needs to be a whole technology break. Like I need to touch grass. Ain't that what they say now? Go out and touch grass. Go walk. I need to go to the gym. We ain't gonna talk about that. Watch What If on YouTube Space. Not What If. What If is crazy. What If is wild. I watch the falling videos sometimes, like how would it be to fall in gravity of Jupiter, fall in the gravity of Uranus or Neptune. And also I just saw the video of the 6 degrees of separation. Oh my God. That is so amazing. I never thought that it really is a small world, because we are 6 degrees of separation from anyone. And if you don't know what that is, 6 degrees of separation is, the original experiment was, this guy was like, okay, how can I, not about getting in contact with the person, but if I needed to talk to them, could I talk to, what was his name over The Godfather? Marlon Brando. And he had a sister who went to school with a guy whose mother shot the film of Marlon Brando. So it's like 6 degrees or something. I'm off a little bit, but you know someone who knows someone. Right, that's it. And I'm like, that is wild. And I said, well, wait, what is my 6 degrees? I'm connected. I can connect to the Jackson family. I can connect to Wicked cast and the music director for Wicked. I can connect to Cynthia Erivo. I can connect to Ariana Grande. I can connect to so many, Whoopi Goldberg. I can connect to so many people. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's crazy. That is wild. 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. There is a movie about 6 degrees separation, isn't it? They stayed down the street from my mom when they lived in Indiana. Who? Who, Shadow? Who lived down the street? Oh, the Jackson. Dog, Jacksons. My God. But that's crazy. It's amazing. I digress. Y'all, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been awesome. And Shadow, I'm going to call you. It's been real. Thank you, Shadow. T. Corey, everybody who's been watching. YouTube land, Twitch land, everybody. Thank you so much for coming by the stream. It's been real. This has been a great conversation. I did want to end a little early, which we ended up ending on time. But now I got to go chill for a minute, and then I'll be back tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. Thank you all again for stopping by, and I will talk to you later. $3.99 for the first minute, $2.99 after.